So next up is Miss Anna Huber. Come on!
It was her birthday a couple days ago!
This is your birthday song. It is a very long. Aren't you glad you came?
I am. Okay.
One more time. This is your birthday song. It is a very long. Hey!
Okay. Are we good to No!
We're good. We're good.
Okay. Alright.
Give me some about Jesus.
Alright. I love being handed the microphone. It's so much fun. Okay, so every time I'm on stage up here doing testimony or something, everybody gets to know me really well. So you're gonna know me by the end of this. So for those of you who don't know me too well, I'm one of those people who I'm not really like afraid of anything. I have like dislikes in life, like spiders or heights, but I'm not afraid of them. However, I do have something that I am definitely afraid of, and that is the unknown. So, we'll go to the retreat. So, that's just a backstory for y'all. So, second night, everything starts out the second night. So, why am I out of breath? Okay. Yeah, I was singing the birthday song. So it was second night of the retreat, and for those of you who don't know, Nate had us like go to the back of the room, and he was like, this is a line, and if you are ready to like put everything behind you and drop everything and are just willing to give up everything and follow Jesus, cross this line. And for those of you who don't know, I am going to Ecuador on a mission trip this summer. Which is really exciting, but that involves the unknown. So, there's the line, and I'm on the other side of the line feeling like a horrible person, because I'm like, I can't cross this line. And I'm standing there just staring at it, and I realize I am so terrified to cross that line. Because in life, for the past, I'm going to say since 8th grade, I have been just almost fighting God because I was so scared of what was lying on the other side of that line, because I didn't know. And everybody had crossed the line, I couldn't because I was just so afraid. And I was just standing there, and I just started crying because I was so scared. And Miss Jordan, I love you, came up to me and she just started praying over me, and she told me, you need to call out everything in your life and you need to lay it down. And I started doing that, and as I did it, the fear was just starting to melt to the point where I could cross the line. And I went to the other side of the line, and there was so much peace. It was like unexplainable. It was amazing. And I just worshiped God for the first time since 8th grade, honestly. Actually worshiped Him for the first time since I was 13. It was amazing. And ready for something really cool? Yeah! Yeah, you are. Okay, so, I don't know if any of you know this. Since November, I have been having really bad stomach pain for no reason whatsoever. To the point where it is crippling and I can't move. I have stayed home school for there was a week I stayed home from school the entire time because it was so painful. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, everything hurt, moving hurt, everything hurt. And it's unexplainable, and I've been to a couple doctors, they have no idea, some thought it was stress, some thought it was food, nobody had any idea. So I was on retreat, and the first morning I was there, I was eating food, and I thought I was going to have to go home, because it was so painful. I literally thought I was going to have to go home. But I didn't tell anybody, because I was like, oh, I don't want to be a downer, so I'm not going to tell anybody, I'm just going to suffer here for a couple minutes. It went away later. And that happened all throughout the retreat. The night on the great night, what was that, Saturday? Saturday night, yeah. So, one of the things that I laid down was I was like, I don't know if I have control of this, but I'm going to lay down my pain. I woke up the next morning, I went to breakfast, I ate a huge amount of food, and I had zero pain. And I haven't had pain since. I've actually been able to eat and not have pain since then.
You guys ready for keep going? Cool. Miss Jamela, you're up next.
Hey guys. Hey, what up? Hey. Can we get a hand for the leaders? Because that retreat was amazing. The first word I could think of, like after leaving the retreat, was just blessed. Just to know everybody and just to be on the retreat was amazing. So I wrote some notes in my phone. It's not going to be long, but I just don't want to forget something. I encourage anyone who hasn't gone to a retreat to go, because it's a lot of fun and it's filled with God simultaneously. Come on now, best of both worlds. Like the Hannah Montana theme song, right? Before the retreat, my heart was kind of weary. It was kind of in a funk because I lost my aunt in February, and I've never lost anyone in my life, and especially someone who was so close to me. And I've never been through this before. And so it was kind of just trying to find God through the season of my life, and it was really difficult. So before the retreat, I was like, God, make breakthrough happen. Like, God, just break chains and do your will, God, in my life and in my heart and everything, God. Because I kind of felt like, God, you need to do this because now's the time. And so I'm just going to fast forward to worship on Saturday, because come on now. So worship, that line, stress, leaving all the pain and hurt that I didn't understand how to conquer, but just leaving it behind, because I know God is just so much stronger than that. I didn't really know what to do but to leave it to Him. And so that's what I did. I crossed the line, and crossing the line was just so much peace. And it's like, wow, God, I'm surrendering to you. And it was just weightless worship. And it's just the freeing of worship. It was amazing. And as I was worshiping, because God communicates to me through like words, and also like instant feeling of something, like punching me in the face of like peace or something. And sorry guys. And I was worshiping God, and I just felt like as if like my aunt was standing right in front of me, and I had this feeling in my stomach of someone being proud of me. And God was like, that's your aunt, and she's proud of you. And God's like, I'm proud of you. And God put a word in my heart saying, Jamela, if you don't have me, there will be certain people in your life that won't have me. And God just put that assignment on my heart, saying that you are important, Jamela. You do attribute to the kingdom, and you're powerful. You know, because there's some days you wake up and you don't feel purpose at all. And that's just the truth. And so God putting that assignment in my heart was really just breaking everything off, because I know that I do have purpose, and that I don't have to be afraid anymore, and God's in control. So that's awesome.
Say real fast too. Like, we never want to be in the business of praising people instead of praising God. We always want to give God the glory. But if you have ever wondered what worshiping God actually looks like, go stay next to Jamela while she's worshiping.
Amen.
Like, seriously. Not while she's on stage, because you can't come up here. But like, she's not on stage. Just go stay next to her for like a minute. You'll know what it looks like. You're like, oh, that's not what I'm doing. It's not about physically what you do. It's not about raising your hands or clapping or whatever. It's about what's going on in your heart. And Jamela is an awesome example of that, so thank you.
I see how it is. I see how it is. No, I'm unleashed now. Should have left me tied up. So I'm noticing a theme. And is anyone else that wasn't on retreat noticing a theme? Apparently Saturday night was pretty good. I'm just saying. That's what I'm hearing. Because apparently you all decided you were going to worship God and not each other. Just saying. I'm not allowed to do that tonight. All right, so who's coming next? Chrissy's coming next.
Before I went on retreat, it was my first time there. And what happened was, a couple years, I lost my uncle, and then I lost my grandfather, and I always felt like it was my fault they died. Like, I never saw them a lot, and it was my fault. I never saw them. And what happened was, I went on retreat, and Saturday night, I crossed the line. And I was worshiping, and God kept telling me to go pray for somebody that really needed it. And before in my life, every time I would go up to somebody, I'd talk to them, and they would turn around and talk bad about me. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to try it this time and have it all turn bad. And one of the leaders came up to me and brought me to this girl that really needed praying. And I prayed for her, and the stuff I prayed for her was stuff that I needed here too. And also one of my life group leaders prayed for me and my sister, and I really needed to hear that too. And so I went home, and I felt really happy. And even my friends noticed a change in me afterwards I came home. And I started telling my friends all about what Jesus did for me. And they were like, oh, well, maybe I should try that. And I was praying for my teacher this week because he was dying of cancer. And she was told that he has a certain amount of days. And I was praying for her that she will get strength to know that everything will get better.